You desperately want your cuttings to take in work, and there's all these different methods. Well, I'll show you mine, and you've been around my garden many times. You know I have loads of success with cuttings, and I try to be quite simple about it. I'll take the length from the growing tip. I'll probably look about that high and that high, and I'll cut just below the node. And you can see the node here. It's just there where there's a growing leaf or a growing tip. I will literally cut all that lower stuff off until we've got these lovely two at the top. But tell you what, this works, absolutely works. In fact, I'll show you one of my ginkgo cuttings. And with the aid of magic, look, it's Adam.
I would use a gel that has the active ingredient I.B.A, known as indole-3 butyric acid. It acts as a synthetic form of the growth hormone auxin.
And then just dip it all the way in?
You could use it in a separate container, pour a little bit in, just dip it in. And so as you can see, the gel is just sort of clinging around the cutting. For the chopstick, we're just going to put a little pilot hole and put this in. And then from there you can just secure the soil around the base. And then from here you want to keep this cutting in a nice warm, humid environment. The reason why we plant it so deep too isn't only because roots come from this area, but it's because you don't want any movement of the cutting.
And I find ginkgos strike really easily. And then the final thing you need to do with your cuttings to make sure they've got every opportunity is I use a humidifier. I just drop them in, and yet there's a little bit of water in there. And then just leave it to bubble away and humidify.